exactly one blank background, we can program in 6 or 8 or 10 different maps or graphics if we want to.
Is it hard to find like where everything is?
Well, that's a good question, because when you first start doing weather this way, it is sort of difficult. You can sort of lose your coordination, and you find yourself really searching for the right place to point to. And you can tell when someone is new at this. If you see them on the air, you'll see the person sort of looking off to the side and doing like this, instead of actually pointing to the spot and saying, down here in the southeast. Now, a little bit later in the program, you will have your chance to try this, and you'll see what it actually feels like. Stay with us.
I'll tell you something straightway. This is not a fish, and so now it's politically correct to call it a sea star. So
a sea star,
you heard it first
it's not
here.
Really a fish.
That's right. So from here on, we'll call it. But look, it's in the process of eating.
Yeah, mussels, right?
It's eating mussels, and what I find so fascinating about these creatures is they don't eat them like you and I do.
Right. How do they?
They bring the stomach out of themselves and envelop the mussels. In other words, we usually, consume the mussels into our stomach. Well, they do just the opposite. They bring their stomach out and overwhelm the mussels like that. It's called everting.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it really is incredible.
I see some other things in here. Sea urchins, anemones.
Yeah, these are anemones. Now, people might...
Not supposed to touch these things, are you?
Well, they worry about them stinging small fish, but we have skin thick enough that the sting of an anemone is absolutely no danger to us whatsoever. And it's one of the reasons why they have this little underwater petting zoo, to diminish the distance between people and the creatures of the sea.
Right.
There are also some urchins here. You'll see a little... One of my favorite are the little crabs, the crabs that go inside the seashells.
Right.
You have mussels here.
Fantastic.
Oh, and there's even a little horseshoe crab. Let's see. I can't... Let's see if I can
don't
reach
fall
it.
in, Michael.
No, I promise I won't. But I tell you, I find these fascinating creatures because even though they're called horseshoe crabs, in fact, they're not crabs at all. They're spiders. They're related to insects.
Like sea spiders.
Yeah, think of them as kind of the sea equivalent of an insect.
Unbelievable.
This is nothing at all. Let's go over to the other tank.
I know we've got another tank over here, and I've been told already, or warned, I should say, that in this other tank we have sharks. This is called the shark petting pool.
Hey, now listen.
Why would anyone want to pet a shark is what I want to know.
Well, there are about 350 different kinds. Why don't we go over here in the center? There are about 350 different kinds. Excuse us, kids. Can we get a peek here?
Just a second? Yeah.
Wow, this stuff is great. Look at this. You've got several different kinds of sharks here. These here, this one right below me here is a nurse shark. Now you can see.
He's petting this.
Absolutely. And it feels like sandpaper.
Right.
Oh, look at that one. That's a guitar fish. And you call it a guitar fish because it looks like one. It's in the shape of a guitar.
And if you take it out of the water, it would be an air guitar fish.
Yeah, that's right. It's also called a banjo fish. There's also the stingrays over there.
Yep.
And you know what I find fascinating about these animals, Spence, is how old they are. Can you take a guess as to how old a shark is?
I'm going to guess.
Just a rough guess.
I'm going to guess that a shark can live to be over 100 years old.
Okay, an individual shark can last quite a long time, but I'm talking about the species of the shark. How far back do you think they go in time?
I would think millions of years.
You know what? It's 400 million years ago, which means that these sharks lived at the time the dinosaurs lived.
Wow.
And what blows me away is that they survived what the dinosaurs didn't. Remember the dinosaurs were killed off about 66 million years ago?
And the sharks survived, but the dinosaurs could not.
So when you touch one of these, this is a bamboo shark, when you touch one of these guys, you're touching a living past these super survivors who managed to make it through all these eons of time.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, and you have petting zoos and you have underwater touch tanks, but this is unique in the sense that you can actually touch a shark.
So here at Nauticus is truly a hands-on aquarium experience. And that is Nauticus. Pretty neat place, huh?
Yeah.
It really is fascinating. Well, it's hard to believe, but we're nearly out of time, and I know some of you wanted to try your hand at doing the weather, right? So I'll say goodbye from all of us at Children First and Good Morning America with special thanks to my colleagues Michael Gillen and Jim Hickey. And now, you guys are up. It's your chance to do the weather. How's that?
Yes.
All right. Okay, we'll get Adam in first. Adam, go ahead.
Around here is Louisiana, and it's going to be about 70 degrees.
Yep, step back a little bit, step back some, and go down a little bit, and come back a little bit more. There's Louisiana, right there, you got it, okay?
Well, down here in Southern California, I think.
Or in the Pacific Ocean, if you like.
Over by New York and over New York is going to be...
Scientists discovered that there's a volcano around there, and it's right under a really big building, so it's gonna blow it up.
Okay, here, down over here in Ohio, the weather's not bad for Ohio. It's around in the 60s, 70s. It matters what part of Ohio you're in. But up here in New York, you might, in some places of New York, you might want to wear a jacket. And it's gonna be pretty cold around this area over here in the 40s, about 70 degrees up in New York, but not in the northern parts. It'll be in the 40s and 50s, pushing up the winds, and up here in Canada too, and by the Rockies, yeah, there'll be 40s and 50s, and here in Texas it'll be 60 degrees. And I guess that's your forecast. And I'm surprised also here in California, it'll be...
Katie invited Appleby over after school.
Mom said I could.
Katie checked in with her neighbor.
Hi, Mrs. Allen.
Call if you need me, Katie.
Let's play.
First, our homework. Then, a birthday card for Grandma. Now,